I'm Celisa Steele, Managing Director at Tagoras, and I'm joined today by Lance Simon, who's the Vice President of Client and Government Solutions at iCohere. Hi, Lance.
Hi, Celisa. Good to talk to you again. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining. So could you just start off by telling us who is iCohere and what do you do?
Well, iCohere is celebrating its 10th year being in production with a professional learning and collaboration system. So we launched before a lot of the names that are out there now even existed. And we've been helping clients around the world. We have about 200 organizations that we work with. And those folks do anything from really simple programs like webinars, registration and payment, all of that, all the way up to full-blown courses and virtual conferences.
Great. And how do you differentiate yourself from the other LMS companies that play in the association space?
Well, I consider iCohere to be a really easy to use and very affordable LMS Lite. And I think that for folks who want to do courses that are either computer-based training or have a series of modules, video presentations, or other materials that are associated with assessments, and they want to be able to launch that program without a 6-month development process. You know, they want a system that they can rapidly learn how to use, both from an administrator side and the student side. I just think we have a fantastic solution for that. For others that need a more customizable solution, something that is compliant or that needs just a more custom build, then iCohere is not as good of a fit.
Okay, well, great. And you guys really built your system around social learning even back before it was sort of the buzzword that it is today. So where do you see social learning now? Where has it evolved? How has it changed, for better or for worse?
Well, I think professional learning, I mean, that is really what we are about through all the programs that we implement. And there are different dimensions in what clients do. There's sort of the technology platform that people want to understand, and then there's the facilitation of actually helping humans learn through the program. And I think those processes are less understood. And we have this saying in iCohere that if you that we didn't invent, but that if you build it, they will come, not.
Right.
And that is so true with professional learning. I'm sure you see that all the time, whether or not you're doing a webinar or a simple course or even a virtual conference. It's much easier to get all the material out there and present it than it is to organize it in a way that really has maximum learning impact for people. So I think that when the book is written on iCohere and our contribution to the internet, I hope it will be that we really help our clients get underneath just the tools of working and underneath and understand how to make them have the most impact in learning and network for those involved. That's really where we focus.
Okay, well, great. And then just have one last question for you, which is, what do you see coming down the pike in the relatively near future for learning? What's going to be the next focus or area of innovation?
Well, I'm not the first to say mobile, and mobile is definitely happening. We have spent a lot of our energies this year in taking iCohere and making it mobile enabled. And I think that's going to continue for us. People want to be, people are not necessarily even having laptop computers anymore. And it's good. Obviously, the hardware companies are pushing to get away from mice, and go more towards touch screen interfaces. And all of that is going to affect what iCohere does and how people interact online. So I think adopting or adapting our system to that and allowing for desktop users like you and I are right now to be interacting the program, while somebody on a tablet with a completely different architecture and a different way, and maybe 30 years older or younger than us, is interacting with the program in their own way. I think that is very much what's going to be happening next year. And then I would also say, since we're heavily involved in the government space, the government meeting, I know this is more about LMS, but government meetings, which are really a way that those folks learn and ways in which they get CEUs as well, is going through radical change. Budgets are being slashed, and travel budgets are just basically gone. So moving government meetings online is a big thing that we're involved with. Teaching how to do it, helping people actually do it, and do it in a way that is really meaningful for the participants. So that's a big thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, great. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk with me, Lance. I really appreciate it, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you, Lisa. Pleasure as always.